Oh man, but now I do have another question though too for you, Gipp. You know, one of my other podcast partners. It seems like all my podcast partners are in groups. Okay, you got Wit Ghetto Mafia, Turk Hot Boys, Goody Mob. I've been seeing the mobbing all over the place. Explain to me, how the hell do you keep the group together and y'all are able to show force as a unit all the time?
It's being just saying that instead of it being a young thing, like, you know, we outside every day, we're gonna figure it out. It's more of business now. Like, we gotta do shows for 3 or 4 months, we gotta go do movies for 3 or 4 months, and then we come back around at the end of the year and get some more money. You know, you just gotta compartmentalize what your life is now. It's like I got a CBD company. I'm doing beer. I'm doing liquor next. I got a TV show with Man Robinson on 10. It's like, for me personally, I'm just getting to do all the things I didn't do when I was young. When I was young, it was just Goody Mob, Organized Noise, and Joy and Keepside.
Yeah.
So now I'm getting. Goody Mob was in probably one movie, you know. And then I was kind of like, you know, this cool, but sitting around here all day and I ain't with all this. You know what I mean? So I didn't have the discipline to even mess with acting during that time. And I think now I got the discipline to do it. It's cool, and I can do it. It's natural. So for me, I'm just saying, let's expound on more of what you can do, so you're not trapped in the world of going on the stage for the rest of your life. Because, I mean, hey, man, like, everybody ain't gonna want to just do that. You know, traveling is where the pushback comes back. It's like 3 a.m, catch a flight, get there, wait for folk to check you in. Then it's like, okay, now you sit around half the day, you can't hardly go to sleep because you got to go do sound check. Then when it's time to do sound check, you can't go back to the hotel. Time to go on stage 2 hours. Don't make sense to go back to the hotel. So it's like that lifestyle. Everybody is not gonna live to love it.
Wow.
Some people gonna be like, okay, I got this. It's time for something new. You know what I mean? So I'm just in that time for something new now. I move strictly to keep everything that I've put my time and my life into. See, that's the biggest thing black people gotta understand. You can't build nothing then walk away from it. It's never, I mean, like, what the hell are you doing? Like, nobody builds up Kmart and Walmart and then walk off and just let somebody else just do it. No, we got to understand, man, it's business. If you're going to be an entrepreneur, you got to understand it's on you every day. It's on nobody else. So once you get into the place of learning how to take on new projects, finish them, move on to the next, it's maturity. It's knowledge learned. It's knowledge you got to gain. So for me personally, that's why it's fun again, because getting on records like Auntie Love, I'm like, oh, it's fun again. I'm not like, oh, I got to try and out-rap what y'all think the rap is. Hey, man, rap till your head fall off, bro. I'm just trying to get through it. You know what I mean? Like, and then when he brought it to me, it was so funny because my dad and my uncles, them from Alabama, they rolled around to the Johnny Taylors and all that. So it instantly was like, that's what that is. But it's a different, the tempo's different. And the subject matter is a little different.
That's right.
You know, so it's the same setup, but it's like, when I listen to this record, listening to this record when I first heard it was the same, I got the same feeling that I had when I first heard Fuck You in the studio.
I see Low Green.
Listen to his record. When he sent me the record, I was like, wow, that sounds just like Fuck You when we did this. And then when I put my verse on, I was like, wow, like, it worked. You know what I mean?
It worked.
Like, it worked. You know what I mean? And it's like, to be able to have Cuz find that particular vibe and it's working, it's like, oh, I know what this can do. This can mess around and go pop.
Come on now.
Man, he gonna mess around and go pop.
Come on now.
If he go pop now, he's gonna have the opportunity to take this whole genre that only a few of us know about and take it to the world.
That's right. That's right.
Hey, man, And for him to be my blood, I mean, I'ma push him. You know what I mean? And you see his style, he gonna catch you when he walk in the room.
Hold up.
Hold up. You know what I mean? So that, I mean, he got everything it take. Hit records is the only thing you need. And you know, he called me about 2 weeks ago. Good man, I'm over here. He was in Tyrone, Georgia, got 100 folks up in the club in the middle of the week. Hey man, you got something, man. Yeah. Hey man, it's like that rap stuff, that early 90s when it was new down here. And you know, like the people were going to them events and you like, what going on over there at MJQ? What going on at Columbia High School? You know what I mean? One shot, he them start doing shows, everybody start trying to get there to see it. So it's like, that's how this Southern Soul stuff starting to come. And me just going to the family, you know, trail ride, I was just like, man, okay, this is a whole culture that I just been oblivious to because I've been gone.
Come on now.
You know? Played in the flame. First of the summer.
Yeah. Hey, man. Shout out to Greg Street. Shout out to Swamp Izzo. Man, them folk played Southern Soul up in the Blue Flame.
But I mean, they show some love.
Hey, it wasn't number auntie. Stop playing. Y'all know what y'all need in them other folk. Everybody sat back and looked. All the girls sit back and look. They were like, you know we talking about you. You know you the cool auntie.
Yeah, right.
So just listening to it in the Blue Flame, hearing how clear it was, it sounded like wow.
Smiling. You know they catch it after a while.
It's a record, man. Yeah. Whenever you can hear it in the club and people can sit back and listen to it, and by the middle of the record, they in tune with it. Yeah. It's like, you know you got something.